Hey Dominique, good morning to you and happy Thursday. My name is Latrina, and earlier in the week you spoke with my son Chris, who offered to send you a free video sharing things that you all can do to help improve your online presence. So this is the video that we've made for A&A Plumbing. As he mentioned, there's no selling in our videos. We believe givers gain, so we make these videos and offer them up to small businesses with the hope of bringing value and services to our communities. But your feedback is extremely important to us. So let us know that you watched it. Let us know if it was helpful or not. Just so that we can improve our videos and make them helpful to the people we're sending them to, okay? So Dominique, what I'm going to cover is content, backlinks, and citations, and why these are important website elements for you to have. I'll take a look at your company's online presence and make any recommendations that I see that could help to improve your boost your business, improve the number of leads, customers, and sales you're getting. So content is anything that's on your website. It's the words, the images, and the videos. You want to have enough content on your website because this allows Google to crawl your site, grab those relevant keywords, and put you in front of people who are searching for your services. Ideally, your homepage should have at least 1,500 words to rank well and at least 500 on your back pages. Then citations are listings that you can get in Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. It's like the example shown. It's merely your business name, address, and phone number. But it's important to have enough of these throughout the internet because it gives you visibility. It shows to Google that you are a legitimate company. And then backlinks are the placement of your website onto other websites. So if you think about it, if you have Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, any of these, those are considered backlinks when your website is listed there because they are redirecting traffic to your website. The more backlinks you have, the more relevant your company becomes on the internet. In fact, to Google is extremely important because they use it not only as a measure of popularity, but as a measure of trust. To them, if another company is willing to let you list your company on their site, it shows some level of trust. So that's why it's important to get as many backlinks as you can, but make sure they're relevant to what you do. As a plumbing company, you want to make sure that your backlinks are related to plumbing, home improvement, etc., as opposed to like a restaurant. All right, so let's hop on over quickly. I'm going to come back to your website, but let's hop over to Google for a moment. So I did a search for plumbers, Sunnyvale, and what we get at first are some ads at the top of the screen. This is pretty typical. Sometimes they're at the bottom as well. Some people won't see those ads because a lot of people these days have ad blockers. One thing to note that I'm showing you right now, this area right here is called the map pack. And 30 to 40% of the traffic in Google takes place in this small area. And this is where Google has listed who they perceive to be the top ranking companies for the key terms search. So in this case for plumbers, Sunnyvale, this is who Google has ranked. As we move further down the page, Google continues to rank businesses. And what you'll see is that you're actually listed on the first page. That's a huge accomplishment. So congratulations to you for that, because that means that most people will see you, right? Most of the traffic happens on the first few pages of Google. As you move further from those pages, less and less people are clicking. So the fact that you're here in the first page is awesome. Ideally, you'd want to get yourself listed here because, like I said, 30 to 40% of the traffic happens here. But the fact that you're at least on the first page is very good. So congratulations to you all again for that. So let's hop on over to your website. And let's take a look and see if there's things you can do to improve it. I like that you include your vehicle on your site so people can recognize you when they see you on the streets. I'm going to recommend a contact form on your page so that people can put in their information right away. Usually it's best to have that on the first page because people will tend to fill that out. It can be very short and sweet, just name, email, phone number so that you have a hot lead right away. Some people won't call. Some people do call or they hang up too quickly or they leave a voice message that you can't make out. So at least with the contact form, that gives them another opportunity to leave their information. The other thing that jumps out at me is that you're lacking a lot of content on your homepage. So remember 1,500 words on the homepage at least and 500 on your back pages. This will allow you to get all of your keywords on your page, and I'm going to show you in a moment why that's important. You're also, I would try to update your page. So whoever's your website designer or your manager for this, I would recommend they update your page to be more current and so that you're more competitive with those who are out there doing the same line of work. Plumbing is a highly competitive, you know this. Plumbing is a highly competitive and saturated industry. So the more you stand out, the better you are going to get clients and sales. The other thing is when you're saving your images, save them with a keyword. This just says service van. To Google, that doesn't mean anything. It would be better to save it as A&A Plumbing Service, Sunnyvale, California. That way your keywords are embedded in that word, in that phrase as well, so that when Google is not only crawling your text, they're crawling your images, but they get a keyword as well. Keywords are essential because this is what people are typing in, right? You want to make sure you match up with whatever people are typing in. So that brings me to this. Let's take a look over here. So on a scale of 1 to 100, you're ranking at a number 2 right now as far as backlink profile. And that's probably because at one time you had 21,000 backlinks. You're down to 193. If you remember, backlinks measure popularity and trustworthiness. So in the eyes of Google, your popularity and trust has dropped significantly. So continue to build out those keywords. Those backlinks, okay? That's going to be critical. Get those backlinks out there. Same thing for your referring domains. You had 127, you're down to 130. You're down to 37. So you want to be building those up as well. Your traffic is not terrible, but it could be a lot more. Let me show you how I know that. Given all of the locations that you cover, okay? So buyer intent keywords are keywords that have the location and the service. So for example, Sunnyvale Plumbing. Right now, 300 people are searching that and you're number 7. So you're doing great right there in Sunnyvale, right? But as we move outside of Sunnyvale, let me look at some Plumbers Cupertino. 300 people are searching that, but you're only number 22. So you want to be at the top of that list similarly to what you are for Sunnyvale, okay? Because the further you are on that list, the less likely people are to see you. Similarly, Plumbers Santa Clara, 350 people search that, but you're number 42. So that means people are probably not going to go down to number 42 when they're trying to select the plumbers on that list. Again, you want to be moving up higher on that list. And to do that, it's definitely going to be about content. Your page is lacking content. But if you have more content, you can put all of the keywords and attach them to these locations, okay? Right now, you have very little information attached to locations. You have very little keywords attached to many of these places that you service. So having additional content will help you to do that, okay? And let's see here if I can go further. Yeah, as you see, you continue to drop. So right now you're ranking very well as far as for the few keywords that you have for Sunnyvale. You're number 3, 8, 10. So you're at the top 10 for all of the Sunnyvale keywords that you have. But as you can see for the other locations, you do not place well. So that's my feedback for you. More content so that you can get content, you can get those backlinks and citations up there, and this will only help to improve your visibility and the amount of business that you're going to continue to get for A&A Plumbing. I hope this has been helpful for you. Please let me know that you watched it. Dominique, give me some feedback. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to let me know if you need me to clarify anything. I want this to be helpful and be able to empower you to continue to grow your business. So with that, I wish you a lovely rest of your week and much continued success for an A&A Plumbing. Take care.